A life that you don't need vacation from. What would that look like? First of all, I'm not saying you shouldn't take vacations. I'm a big fan. You should definitely. I'm usually quite reluctant to use the word should, but in this case, hereby I give you permission. I tell you that you should certainly take time off, and that's really important to build into your work. But the reality is that a lot of us, and certainly in the corporate space, but even working for ourselves and our businesses, can get caught up in the hustle. Whenever I see my Facebook memories from years gone by, the Monday is always, oh, I've got that Monday feeling, and the Friday is TGIF. And the truth is, we count the hours until the end of the days until the weekend, the weeks until our next holiday. And to my mind, at least, that's no way to live. By the way, on steroids, if we take the really big picture perspective here, we're talking about counting the years until we retire. And that's very dangerous and certainly not even possible in today's world, right? In terms of having a career in the same company our whole lives, retiring early and having that lovely cushy income, it's not the reality that most of us are going to face now. So what does that life look like, and a particular career look like, where you don't need the vacation? There's this idea of retiring early and being able to have that lovely carefree lifestyle. I suppose for me, it's more about bringing elements of that future and that holiday into my life today. So rather than hustling away now with the hopes of being able to spend our way into happiness, whether through buying things or going away on an expensive holiday or doing a yoga retreat, which again has great intrinsic value, but rather than have that as an antidote, I suppose, to the stress, it's about finding a way to design our career, in my case, the business model, to choose projects, to schedule my time in the week, and to prioritize my fitness and health and eating well and family time and so on every day, every week. Now, of course, we can't have that perfect balance every day. We certainly can't have the vacation feeling every day. There is hard work involved. There are client calls and there's marketing to do and admin and accounting and so on. However we set up a business, it will never be all hunky-dory and beautifully smelling roses and all fun and games. And yet there are ways to choose to set up our business and our business model to make sure that we're enjoying it, it's fulfilling, we're in our zone of genius, as it were, and we have that work-life integration that I'm always talking about, so that we don't have to escape. So I can go off on holiday with joy and happiness and relax without feeling like that's the only thing that's keeping me alive. If anything, we want to be jumping out of bed in the morning, excited to get to work. That's the ikigai, that's the purpose, that's the drive that keeps us going when we're in business that we're really passionate about. The danger is taking that passion too far and thinking it's okay that I'm working all the time because I love my business. So that's something to watch out for as well. So again, a thought-provoking question for you, I hope. What could a life look like where you don't count the days until the weekend or the weeks until your next holiday? As much as we all long for holidays now, especially after the last couple of years, to travel, to see our loved ones, how could we build in elements of that into our day-to-day life, into our business, as it were, every day, every week, every month, into the fundamental structure of how we run our business and how we live our lives, rather than postpone it, keep putting it off. Yes, we'll relax when we achieve this goal, or we'll see our family more when XYZ, whatever it is, right? So that's my question to you. How can you live a life from which you don't need a vacation? Check out the full episode over on reimaginingsuccesspodcast.com, or you can search for Reimagining Success on your favorite podcast app.